So I wanted to go in a little bit about Carmen Sue, my ex-girlfriend. Definitely a pivotal player in all of this. She was not just my girlfriend, but she was also my doctor. One bit of advice that I never did take from her, I had to learn it on my own, but I had started taking Paxil right before we got together. I told her that I was taking it, and well, she kept telling me to get off of it. And when I decided to take Paxil, it was about a 2-month process of trying to decide if I was really going to try to take an antidepressant or anti-anxiety. And I told all my family and all of my friends, and I told them what I was going to do while I was on it, but that's a whole different story. And it's interesting how they abuse that also. But she advised me to get off of it, and it took me about a year and a half to get off of it, and it was a damn train wreck to get off of that stuff. And she also advised me often about my radiculopathy, my spinal cord condition that I have. As far as my radiculopathy goes, even her brother came down. Her brother is a esteemed neurologist on the East Coast. And I remember he looked at I showed him my films, and I can't remember if I showed him my MRIs, but I showed him my films, and he said he was very surprised. We had surfed that day, that I could even surf or to be as active as I was. But the thing is like, he doesn't know my history, and he doesn't know that pretty much it's been my whole life that I've had to work through pain, so of one type or another. But I felt a little bit good about that, but at the same time, he's like, this looks kind of serious, actually. And and when I say that she was my doctor, you could say that advice wasn't really anything, but she also prescribed me medication because I have this condition. I have some issues with, I guess you call it impotence, or not being able to sustain or maintain, or however you want to say it. I have some issues there. And so I told her, I said, I had bought some Viagra before, I'd been using it, and that I needed, if it was possible, and she said that she would. So she told me her birthday was coming up, so she prescribed me 200 100 milligram Viagras. I only need like a quarter of one, even though I got this spinal cord condition. It's not, it seems to kill some of the signal, but not all of it. Actually, I don't know anymore. This was back in 2012, so. But she made sure that I had a prescription for 200 Viagras because she said her birthday was coming up. That brought a smile to my face. But in other words, she was my doctor also. She not only gave me doctor advice for certain conversations, but she also prescribed me medication. So I just wanted to make it clear, because I think there's been many crossovers of information that should never have left. I also want to make it clear that Carmen Sue used to date Chris Suma, who shared an office with my neurologist, and that strangely, my medical records were altered from that office. Oh, and I never talked about it. I guess I'll post that later. But Carmen had given me her motorcycle, her Ducati, and Chris Suma had actually gifted Carmen that motorcycle. And I'm not trying to make it some kind of like a 7th grade anything. I thought these people were professionals, but it sure does seem strange that my medical records were altered from an office that he shared with the neurologist that I had, which is just more than interesting. I'm going to end it there.